Well, my story actually starts where I've recently found out some history where that actually my great grandfather was called John O'Connor, and he was a civil engineer, and he married my great grandmother, who was named Mary Teresa O'Flaherty, and they had a child called Charles Edward O'Connor, and he actually was a teacher, and his date of birth was 1850, and he went over to India, and it took him 6 months by sailing ship in 1853. So obviously the Charles Edward took his son over there, and Charles Edward made a mistake. Marge Teresa married there, and they took the son, and it was by sailing ship, and it took 6 months, and then after that, Charles Edward married Marie and Mayers, and they had my grandfather called Ernest Joseph O'Connor, Timothy O'Connor, and my grandfather was actually a doctor and a surgeon. So obviously my dad was born in India, Kannur, in the Nilgiri Hills in Nadua, India, and so it came about that my dad moved over here from India in 1948, and he married my mum, and then it came about that a lot of things happened. I have 5 sisters and 4 brothers, and my mum and dad were married for 61 years, and I've actually moved into my own place when I was 19, and I've lived on my own ever since. But I got married on the 5th of August 2017, and this is my wonderful husband here.
Yeah, hello.
He actually we first met, we first got together was on the 17th of May, wasn't it?
Yes, 2016, yeah, and it was wonderful.
Yeah. And I love coming to the media crew because there's all sorts of interesting things that we do. We just do films, and we do a radio show, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Do you know something, Claire? I think you're brilliant in many ways. You've started coming here quite a while ago now.
Yeah, in October 2016.
And you're like a breath of fresh air, because your energy and your passion for poetry and acting and all things media, I think your level-headedness, if there is such a word, adds something to the work that we do.
Yeah.
For example, how did you manage when you were working on the project, the World War II project? You went into homes and interviewed some elderly people, didn't you?
Yeah, it was. I just found it was really interesting, because I think when you want to learn their stories, you just find out so much information.
I think what was more interesting, many of it did take it to heart as well. That was really good.
It was great. Yeah, it was like I was actually really. It was like I was just interviewing my mum's friends, and it was just like it just felt like I was just chatting away to them. It was really good.
Your school days, you went to Loretto, didn't you?
My first school was was Lancasterian, and then I went to St John Vianney, which is on Rybank Road.
I believe you met 2 celebrities at Lancaster.
Yeah, I did. Little and large. Yeah. It was funny. But we used to do drama and that at school, so I'm used to doing, like being told where to stand and that, and I think that's where I've got quite a bit of on-set discipline when I'm really wanting to do the drama, it's...
Do you have time for hobbies?
I do actually, yeah. I like playing snooker and pool, and that, it's really interesting. And
I've already played, and you played well against me, didn't you?
yeah. Yeah, well, my independence is very important to me because I just feel like that, I've got to look after myself and that, because, there's not always going to be everybody around to look after you, that's why it's just so important to me. But I just love coming here and the things I do, it's because I just find it so interesting and the things I do, and we're only in the evenings, aren't we, Darren?
In what?
We're only in the evenings, really, aren't we? We're just always out doing something. Just brilliant.
Excuse me, it's brilliant having our lives together, we
Brilliant.
just enjoy it, and we do the shopping together and
Yeah.
other things. It's great. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it. It really is. If you find the right one, you know that they're never going to leave you, and that, and it's wonderful.
Just being with you is wonderful as well.
Do you want to talk us through the wedding day and your best man and all?
Oh, yeah.
Any memories you've got?
I could kill the best man that speech he did.
Charlie,
Yeah, little villain. Saying
and the wedding was superb. We did it on a budget. We did it,
yeah,
didn't we?
it was. I think we did it for under 1,000. It was, it was actually quite amazing.
The funny thing was that Charlie scared you to death, didn't he, when he rang to say I was nowhere in sight.
I know, he scared me, eh?
No, I would never have let you down, I'm telling you.
No, but he just scared the living daylights out of me. He said, he just phoned me going, I can't find Darren. Oh, God.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by you could have killed the best man?
Because he's in his speech, I thought he was very cheeky saying that I had cheesy feet. I thought that was very cheeky.
Well, just being with you is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. I just love
The wedding was good.
Oh, it wasn't. My mum really made it amazing, and we had Darren's vicar there as well, which was wonderful.
But it was a superb day, wasn't it?
It was really good, and this place looked really amazing. It really did it up. It was absolutely fantastic. Balloons going along and everything. It was really good.
And it was good.
Yeah. Like all these white and pink,
ribbons,
tablecloths and everything, and the chairs were in white.
They had ribbons on the chairs, didn't they?
Yeah, it was really something.
Did a really smashing job. It was lovely.
Yeah, and the buffet was really nice and everything.
I can't believe he put that bit in the speech, and he said my win was like a nuclear bomb. But no, he did a good job with the speech, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a really good speech, and he really wanted to get it right. So it was...
And the wedding went well. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And I had to keep it quite low key because
my mum would have been after you with a sweeping broom, wouldn't she?
your mum would have ran me over or something. So yeah.
How did you feel being the best man?
Well, it was all right on the day. I mean, I thought I was going to make a complete mess of it, but I managed to get it sorted in the end. Just a bit of a loss of communication.
Yeah,
But
we
we
had
got
the
there in the end, and we got there on time, so it was all right.
It was really
We had
good.
the rehearsal the day before, didn't we?
Yeah, no, we were making all sorts.
I always had Darren's back as well and supported him, and so
It was just a really nice service, and
One thing I did notice is your dress was amazing.
It was.
It was beautiful.
And my mum said you look good in that.
It really was beautiful.
I really, I think it's the way my sister did my makeup and everything was just
And
amazing.
yeah, it was a really good. It was a really good wedding. A really good wedding. And the priest was really nice.
Oh, he was brilliant, Father Nick, and it was just nice having Darren's vicar there as well, which made me feel more relaxed as well.
I
Because
mean, one thing I can tell you about Clare is she's very focused on her beliefs, and she kind of inspired me actually to think of my own beliefs and to follow my own faith. And quite soon, really, I'm gonna get baptised by Father Nick, who did their wedding, and I'm really looking forward to it.
it's going to be, there's a lot of things that are really good sometimes, cause and sometimes they do quite a few things. I mean, on St Patrick's Day, we actually went to the Sacred Heart, and they had like a dance, they had dancers there and everything.
It was a band, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.